Stoop Stories.
Welcome back to another episode of Stoop Stories. I'm with the executive business coach LaDrew Murrell, and my name is Josh Herron. I'm the CEO here at Southwind. And the topic we'll discuss today is resiliency. But not just resiliency all the time, resiliency in the face of adversity. Because if I know something that's an absolute guarantee is in life, we're going to face adversity, and what is going to help us decide who we are in this world is going to be what we do when we face adversity. Are we resilient and do we fight, or are we not resilient and do we fail?
So when I hear you say that, I think of two things. I think of vision and strategy. Because when the rubber meets the road and you meet that obstacle, the opportunity to be resilient heavily depends on the vision that you've given yourself, which is the reason why you're going to fight through the muck. But it makes it worth it. And you think of when people are the most resilient, it's on their wedding day. Nathan's going to get married here soon. And I'd venture to guess that he'll be in the best shape of his life, and so will Maddie. Because that vision is so strong to look how you want to look on your wedding day. I remember I was in shape on my wedding day. I looked a little differently than I look today. But it gave me the vision to push through the pain and the obstacles that stood in the way of sculpting your life or your physique in the way you want it to be. And then I think of the strategy that you're going to do it with, which actually gives you the ability to handle the obstacle appropriately, because the ones that are coming are actually predictable.
Yeah, when I look at resiliency, for me, it reminds me of just things that we have to go through. Ultimately, it's how I perceive resiliency that allows me personally to persevere in times of adversity. It's things that we're going to go through in life. How do you view those things? Do you view those things as barriers and roadblocks, or do you view them as learning and education? And it's a way that you have to train yourself to think. We can either look at this challenge that we have as a roadblock and woe is me. Poor me, I got to go through this damn thing. Or we can look at this barrier that we have as an opportunity to challenge ourselves and learn from the experience it's going to provide us. And to me, if you can look at it, if you can train your mind to look at it in a way that this barrier, this resistance, this adversity is simply just another opportunity for me to get better, you can change your perception and how you move around it.
I really like that. So we'll pull those two things together. You know, you're an extremely optimistic person. And no matter what happens, it was supposed to happen. And you're like, good, I'm glad that happened. Great. Let's move forward. And I think, you know, you model that well in this organization, and it is very inspiring. You know, the vision component of that and tying them both together would be when you wake up in the morning, you feeling tired and groggy or not wanting to get out of bed. What is the vision that makes you jump out of bed and be excited about it? When you jump out of bed and it's raining today, how do you process that? Hopefully, great. It's damn near perfect. I'm glad it's raining today. That's the outlook you have on things that pop up into your life. But that vision is going to help you jump out of bed and be excited about what you're going to create for that day and the future.
Yeah, it's guaranteed that we're going to meet adversity today, tomorrow, the next day, and so on and so forth. That's a guarantee in life. Nobody can escape adversity. And what it does to us is our choice. And we can either choose to allow it to break us and keep us from what we're trying to achieve, or we can allow ourselves to be strengthened by the things we go through. You and I have both been through hard times in our life. There's things that you've gone through in your life, and I know that there's things that I've gone through in my life that have shaped me to be who I am today. And so for that, I'm thankful. And for that, I understand that the things that are coming, I will not fear. I will simply walk into them and understand there's things to learn here. No matter how hard, no matter how much pain it causes, what I've learned to be true, it's the benefit on the other side that really makes it worthwhile to go through those challenges.
You nailed it. The resistance is actually the steps on the stoop. So thank God for them.
Absolutely. So when we talk about resiliency, we're talking about a human being's will to keep moving forward. We all have that choice. Do we move forward? Is that part of who we are? Or do we retreat and quit? In my life, what I've known to be true is the only true losers in this world are the ones who give up, quit, retreat, and run away. Stand strong and fight and get off that stoop.
Stoop Stories.